With the team news, and start with the hosts, of course. It's a 4-3-3 for Liverpool. Alisson is in goal. The back four from left to right of Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate and Frimpong. Midfield three of Szoboszlai, Wirtz and Gravenberch. Gakpo and Mo Salah either side of, drumroll, debutant Alexander Isak makes his first start for Liverpool. For Atletico Madrid, it's a 4-4-2, Oblak in goal. The back four from left to right of Galán, Longley, Lenormand and Laurent. Midfield four of Gonzalez, Gallagher, Barrios, Simeone, with Raspadori and Griezmann leading the line. Kick-off moments away at Anfield. We'll also keep you up to date with what's going on elsewhere across the Champions League this evening. Liverpool failed to win each of their first four Champions League games against Atletico Madrid between 2008 and 2020, but won home and away against them in the last campaign they faced them. That was the 21-22 group stage. And just a recap of the fixtures taking place this evening in the Champions League. In the early kickoffs it finished Olympiacos 0, Paphos 0 and Slavia Prague 2, Bodo Glimt 2. And it's Liverpool who will get us underway at Anfield this evening. The ball was spotted, ready for kick-off. It's just been re-spotted. And we are underway. The ball played back to Van Dijk, who hits it straight away diagonally down the right-hand side. Isak challenges in the air for the ball. It's been headed away for now, picked up by Frimpong. It's a heavy touch and loses out. Won back really well by Konate. In the centre circle, here is Szoboszlai. There's it short for Gravenberch, who makes his 100th appearance for Liverpool this evening. Back to Konate. Small ball forward for Gravenberch. Cross to Szoboszlai, right in the middle of the Atletico half. Plays it short. Gravenberch turns his man. It's Griezmann on his back. He avoided him with relevant ease. Here's Frimpong down the right-hand side. It's Mo Salah. Tries to step inside. He's been pushed away. Gets the ball to Gravenberch with his back to goal. Back out to Salah. It's a poor touch from him. Gives the ball away. Wins it back in a illegal fashion, according to the referee. And that's a free kick to Atletico Madrid. First minute of the game up, Liverpool 0, Atletico Madrid 0. And a rare collector's piece, poor touch there from Mo Salah to give the ball away. So all of the 8 o'clock games underway now. Ajax against Inter Milan, Bayern Munich hosting Chelsea, and PSG welcoming Atalanta. Here's Szoboszlai, 1-2 in the air with Virgil van Dijk. Played back now to Andy Robertson, who's got time and space. Plays the ball across to Konate, the middle of the Liverpool half. Swings the ball into his path and makes his move towards the halfway line. Gets into the centre circle, plays it short to Szoboszlai. Down the left-hand side, it's Robertson. Cuts in field, drops it back to Van Dijk. Takes the touch on the edge of the centre circle in the Atletico half. Plays forward to Wirtz. There's a late shove from Conor Gallagher on him. The ball had already been played to Konate. It's a 1-2 now with Mo Salah. Forward to Gravenberch on the edge of the box. Is tripped and wins the free kick. And that's a clever bit of play, that. Because Longley went in to block his run. And he instinctively chipped the ball over Longley's leg. Went tumbling down. Wins the free kick for Liverpool. Clever bit of play, that, from the Liverpool man on his 100th appearance for the Reds. 2.5 minutes gone. Liverpool with a free kick, which should be right on the edge of the box. Wait to see where the ball is spotted, but it seemed almost touching the line. It's about half a foot outside the 18-yard box, and it's on the right-hand side. It's a favourable angle for the shot. It's one of those, if anything, you'd say is too close to goal, but if you're going to go towards the far post, It's not a bad distance at all, but the keeper, Jan Oblak, will of course be expecting that. Mo Salah and Wirtz both stood over this one. You'd fancy Mo Salah from this angle. But time will tell which of the two is going to take this one. Referee moving the wall, and the Atletico players are not happy at how far back they've had to move, but it will of course be regulation distance. They've got a 4-man wall and a man laid behind, and it's Mo Salah, it's into the wall and deflected in! Mo Salah decided to go under the wall. It takes a deflection on its way, and Oblak, rooted to the spot, sees it late, and it just bobbles into the bottom corner and gives Liverpool an early lead. Liverpool 1, Atletico 0. Well, it'll go down as an own goal, but who it went off in the wall remains to be seen. Just watching again. There's no dangers of any offsides. I think it might be Andy Robertson, you know. It's Andy Robertson. He knows absolutely nothing about it. It hits him on the back of the calf. I think he's tried to jump out the way of the path of the ball, and it hits him on the back of the calf and goes in the back of the net, and he goes off with a wry celebration. But he was onside. It was clear on the freeze frame that everybody was onside, and we are back underway, and Liverpool already have possession back. So Liverpool 1, Atletico Madrid 0. That goal in the 4th minute of the game, and it's a very clever set-piece routine because Robertson is offside, and as Mo Salah starts his run up to the free kick, he immediately jumps onside. The ball ultimately hits him on the back of the calf and into the back of the net. Here's Gakpo on the left-hand side. Drops it back to Szoboszlai. Squares it across to Konate midway through the Atletico half. Back to Szoboszlai. Down the left-hand side. This is left for Gakpo. Trying to stand his man. Gets round him. Plays it short to Szoboszlai. And squared across to Konate again. 30 yards out. Puts his foot on the ball. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Here's Mo Salah. Cuts in past his man. Plays it short to the edge of the box for Gravenberch. It's back into Mo Salah! 2-0! And he's wrestled off 2 defenders. He's got there's 2 Atletico players that are closer to that ball when Gravenberch bundles it through. And Mo Salah bursts through both of them, outmuscles them both, and slots it across the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And in the 6th minute of this game, it's Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 0. Who expected this? I saw a bet today come up, and it was one of the requester bets, and the first one on there was over 5.5 goals to be scored, and I thought, nah. And wow, what a start we've had here. Mo Salah with a goal and an assist, sort of, 6 minutes into this game. And in the end, just watching the replay back, he's actually outmuscled and outpaced 3 Atletico players. Gravenberch was trying to move into the box. He was cut off by the defence really well, and ultimately just managed to bundle the ball in. But there's 3 Atletico players closest to the ball, and Salah squeezes through all 3 of them, takes a touch, keeps hold of it, and slots it past Oblak, who hasn't touched the ball yet, and he's conceded twice. So 7 minutes gone, that goal coming in the 6th minute. It's Liverpool 2, Atletico 0, and they are now coming forward, and they've won themselves a corner. And it's gone out to the far side. The cross was coming in from the left, and it was turned behind comfortably. And absolutely shell-shocked, the Atletico manager, who's already under pressure. Corner swung into the box. It's into the 6-yard box, and Alisson gathers that one unopposed. Nice and comfortable, cool as you like. Rolls it out for Szoboszlai, and Liverpool countering, and they've got numbers forward. It's Szoboszlai going through the middle, plays it to the right-hand side. Oh, it was the wrong pass, and it's been intercepted by Conor Gallagher. He's played it to the left-hand side. It's going from bad to worse tonight. Gonzalez, it hits him on the back of the foot and out for a throw into Liverpool. Well, not many would have expected this. 8 minutes gone. Here's Konate. Strides past the halfway line. Plays it short for Wirtz, who's come to show. Good movement from him. Here's Szoboszlai, who's been the linchpin of everything so far. Back to Robertson. First touch ball cushion to Van Dijk. Forward to Isak, it was. And on the turn, he's, in fact, apologies, it was Gravenberch. On the turn, he's fouled, and that's a free kick to Liverpool. Conor Gallagher committing that foul. Liverpool taking the free kick short. It's Szoboszlai. Gravenberch back to Szoboszlai again. Liverpool 2-0 up on Isak's debut. I'm not even sure if he's touched the ball yet. It's Konate. Szoboszlai, central position. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Gakpo. Again, getting the better of his man. Got a niggle on him late there, but he's carried on. I think Atletico looking a little bit rattled to me. Here's Virgil van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Konate on the right-hand side. Short to Wirtz. Nice little 1-2 there between Gravenberch and Isak, but it's been marshalled out well by the Atletico defence. And that will be a goal kick. Robertson has been officially credited with the goal now. And we are approaching 10 minutes in this game. A free kick now as we rejoin the pictures after the replay. Andy Robertson seems to have fouled his man. The referee's just coming over to have a conversation. PSG have had an early goal themselves. It's 1-0 against Atalanta. Marquinhos in the 3rd minute getting them underway. Diego Simeone already having a dispute with the 4th official. 10 minutes gone, back underway. There's Conor Gallagher on this near side. Plays it into the middle. Chips out to the left. Atletico coming forward, and they're throwing numbers forward because they have to, but that will suit Liverpool and their counter-attacking style. Atletico have been too defensive in La Liga, according to a lot of fans. So you would argue if they go into a counter-attack battle with Liverpool, they're going to come out worse off. Szoboszlai alleged to have pushed his man over there as he went for the ball. The referee's asking him to calm down. It was quite a firm dispute to that decision from the Hungarian. And we are back underway once more. Here's Barrios. It's back to the goalkeeper, Oblak. Chips it out to the left-hand side, and Liverpool putting pressure on and winning it back in that advanced position. It's Wirtz just outside the box. Conor Gallagher with a good foot in. And then Wirtz trips and stumbles into his man and gives away the free kick. Ball back to Oblak. Hits it long, it's gone just to the right of centre. Turned away with a big back heel from Van Dijk. Headed down looking for Gakpo and cleared away at the back. One back by Gravenberch, plays it forward, first touch. Szoboszlai lays it off. Can't keep hold of the ball. It's given away to Barrios, who gets it forward again. Comes back into defence. Here's Longley. And again, Atletico turning it back to Oblak. Long ball forward. One back by Robertson, hits it down the left-hand side. It's bounced out of play for an Atletico throw. On a slot, just wanting Liverpool to calm things and regroup, not get drawn into this hasty battle Atletico have made this game. Szoboszlai turns his man beautifully. He's been given advantage as well by the referee. Plays it down the left-hand side for Isak. Cuts in past his man into the box, squares it across the edge. Gakpo tries to dig it out, and it's been bouncing around there between a couple of defenders. Eventually comes out of the box, and there's a chance here for a surge forward for Atletico. Is that a trip? Referee says no. Van Dijk winning the ball back fairly, goes to pat his opposite number on the back, who pushes him away. He's not happy that he was bested there. And now here's Frimpong with the run in field, tripped on the edge of the box. Referee says no. Atletico look to come away with the ball, but again they've been pegged back well by Liverpool. Here's Simeone. Drops it back into defence. It's Laurent. Gallagher. Forward to Griezmann, who's come back deep to help out here. It's played out to the left-hand side. And it's the widest we've seen the play so far with Gallen. Drops it back into midfield for Gallagher. Plays it back into defence. It's Lenormand. Now with Laurent. Here's Simeone. Barrios. Back into Lenormand again. And then down the left-hand side for Gallen. Plays it down the left for Gonzalez, who's got past Canate, who slides down well and puts the ball out for another Atletico corner. So 14 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 0. A frantic start to this game. 2 goals in the opening 6 minutes for Liverpool. Corner comes in, headed away by Van Dijk. Picked up on the edge of the box by Atletico Madrid. Here's Conor Gallagher. Plays it down the left. And chips the ball in. Again, Alisson is there first. And gathers it. Long ball forward. He's going to bounce this time into the arms of the Atletico Madrid goalkeeper Oblak. Rolls it out down the right hand side. Here's Llorente. Drops it into Raspadori. Now with Barrios again. Gives it away, and Liverpool coming forward. It's Gakpo, and he's got options. He cuts in towards the edge of the D. Goes down way too easily for me. Referee agrees and says play on. It was a little bit of a nudge, not enough to throw him off balance. And now Atletico can counter. Ball dropped down the right hand side. Here's Gonzalez. Switches the play to Llorente. Threaded through for Raspadori. Now Simeone on the right hand side. Drops it back, and it's a dragged effort in the end from Raspadori. And that's an easy gather for Alisson. 16 minutes gone already in this game. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 0. The ball is rolled out for Virgil van Dijk. Waits for the press to come forward. Drops it short to Robertson. It's a 1-2. Now it's back with Alisson again. That's a poor bit of distribution from Alisson. He's given it away just shy of the halfway line. Atletico coming forward. It's played down the right hand side. Here's Simeone. Plays it into the box, and Gallagher with a surge of pace and puts the cross in. Frimpong clears it away. Still in the box and eventually cleared away by Canate. In the centre circle, unopposed, picked up at the back by Lenormand. Down the right hand side, it's Llorente trying the 1-2. It's been blocked out for a Atletico throw. Neither manager sitting down in the dugout. Ball played to the right hand side for Barrios, and he lets that one roll past him, runs out of space, and it's out of play for a throw in, and that's a really poor mistake. So far Liverpool with 3 attempts, 2 on target. Just the 1 attempt on target for Atletico Madrid. Liverpool with Alexander Isak making his debut tonight for the club. Here's Gravenberch right in the middle of the Atletico half. Robertson tries to play a cute ball through for Gakpo. It's too close to the goalkeeper and gathered comfortably. 18 minutes gone. Here's Llorente to Simeone. And now Oblak again. Alexander Isak will chase him down, and the pressure is told. He's given the ball away to Frimpong, plays it back into the centre circle for Van Dijk. Forward to Gravenberch. Now Szoboszlai. Quick 1-2 down the right-hand side with Mo Salah. Now Konate released into the centre circle again for Van Dijk, and Liverpool trying to pull Atletico Madrid apart and stretch them. Here's Konate. Van Dijk. Wirtz. For Isak. Goes over as he tries to play the ball to Gakpo. Referee allows play to continue. Gakpo can't get past his man, but has won a throw-in for Liverpool. Andy Robertson comes forward to take the throw. There's a bit of a mix-up there from the throw-in, and they've put themselves under some pressure here, Liverpool. Gravenberch does really well to chase the ball down and play it back to Alisson. Now Van Dijk, to Gravenberch, who's filling in at the back for now. Back to Alisson. Konate, who's filling in at right back here, receives the ball. Played short to Gravenberch on the edge of the box. And now Liverpool do move forward in numbers because they feel they're not under threat at the back. Threaded through for Isak. Now down the left-hand side, it's Gakpo. Trying to get round Llorente. Just about manages it, drops it down the line for Robertson. First touch ball in, it's been turned away, picked up on the edge of the box by Atletico. And forward they come through Griezmann. And eventually stopped comfortably by Szoboszlai. Ball switched to the right-hand side. It's Mo Salah, gets past his man and into the box. He goes for goal! And it's just wide of the far post. For a second, the keeper dived and it was clearly past him. And it looked like it was going to curl into that far post. And it just curls around and out for a goal kick. But not a bad effort at all. Mo Salah with his signature move, cutting in from the right and curling the effort across the keeper. Everybody knows, everyone expects it. Stopping it is a different matter altogether. Oblak with the big throw out to the right-hand side as Llorente gets on the end of this one and comes forward diagonally towards the edge of the box. Uses the layoff to the right and the ball in is blocked and cleared away. Liverpool in possession. Ball out to Wirtz. It's been misjudged and he's trying to get there, but Barrios will beat him to it. It was a miscued pass. Now down the right-hand side, here come Atletico Madrid again. It's Simeone. Crosses short to Llorente. Barrios. Back to Llorente again. And Barrios. Now Llorente again down the right-hand side. Looks to play this one into the box. It's been cut out early by his teammate and he tried to put it in from a tighter angle. That's cleared away by Konate. Robertson on the end of this juggles the ball and wins the throw-in. 22 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 0. Live here on Flash Score. 2 goals in the first 6 minutes of this game. Elsewhere, Bayern Munich 1-0 up against Chelsea. Still goalless between Ajax and Inter Milan. Ball down the right-hand side now for Atletico. It's played across the edge of the box and there was a shooting opportunity not taken by Griezmann. Tries to play it in. It's another good turn away from Gravenberch. Liverpool defending really well, but with real calmness about them as well. Atletico again coming forward down the left-hand side, and that is a brilliant slide from Frimpong in the box as well to put the ball behind and stop the run in from Gallen, who was about to pull the trigger on the cross. It's a brave one. Corner comes in, flicked header, 10 yards out, loops into the air, gathered comfortably by Alisson. Well, since eliminating Liverpool from the 2020 Champions League with wins home and away in the last 16, Atletico have only won one of their last 8 matches against English sides in the competition, and it was against the Premier League whipping boys Manchester United back in March 2022. 24 minutes gone in this one. Here's Conor Gallagher, tries to put the cross in, blocked behind for another corner. That is the, I believe, 5th corner of the night so far. Averaging a corner every 5 minutes in this one. And the game has calmed down now. It is in some sort of balance. The first 10 minutes of this game were all Liverpool. Both goals coming in the opening 6. Corner comes in, headed away in the box by Canate. Llorente tries to turn it back in, but can't. On the halfway line, Atletico looking to try and regroup. It's down the right-hand side. It's Raspadori. Out to the right-hand side for Griezmann. Puts the ball in, headed away by Van Dijk in the 6-yard box. Barrios getting to the second attempt. Here's Gallagher. Out to Llorente again. Down the left-hand side, and a speculative effort from Rangers way over the bar. Bit of a rush of blood to their head there, I think. Liverpool, I think, still in control of this game. It's been a more balanced 10 minutes, but still feel that Liverpool look calm and collected at the back and dangerous going forward. And even when Atletico move forward into an attack, you still feel that Liverpool are the more likely to score next on the counter than Atletico are to finish the move. Slightly more possession as well to Liverpool, 53% to their 47 of Atletico. Liverpool Barcelona slots faced Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid on 2 previous occasions in Europe. He lost at home 3-1 and away 3-2 against them in 2024's Champions League group stage. Despite conceding 6 goals and scoring just 3. Slots Feyenoord had a higher XG. And more shots across the 2 meetings. Here's Robertson. Throws it down the left-hand side. It's headed out for a throw-in to Liverpool. Robertson will take it again. Thrown down to Van Dijk. Here's Wirtz. Down the left-hand side, looking for Robertson again, who's trying to win the corner. This time it's out for a goal kick. Black ready to take the goal kick. Hits it long. Headed back comfortably by Gravenberch, and Liverpool always seem good at winning the possession back from every opposition goal kick in all competitions. Through ball looking for Simeone there, cut out by Van Dijk. Ball now turned back to Alisson. Takes a touch around Raspadori and hits it long. It's headed away at the back, but will be picked up by Liverpool once again. It's Isak, goes round his man, keeps it in play, then wins the throw-in. Not had a shot yet, Isak, but he's been putting himself about. He's been on the left, he's been on the right, he's been through the middle. He's been involved. Here's Van Dijk. Verts back to Robertson. Van Dijk tries to play it forward. It's been deflected away by Munich, doubling their lead home to Chelsea, and it's Harry Kane from the spot against his former London rivals. Atletico inside their own box, 29 minutes gone. Ball's played out. Down the right hand side, it's Simeone. Ball comes in from the left, headed away at the back by Canate. Atletico with another chance to try and get another ball in here. It's played out to the left hand side. Drops back to Griezmann, tries to put his ball in, and it's gone past everybody. Robertson on the left hand side takes his time, waits for Llorente to make his move, and then hits it down the left looking for Gakpo. It's been shielded away by Lenormand. And now Atletico with possession inside their own half. It's played down the right hand side. Here's Llorente. Ball played down the right hand side. And here's Isak, wins the ball. It's a late challenge on him, advantage is given, no Salah! And Isak is down. The chance is gone. And the Normand has been given a yellow card for that. Isak is still down, receiving treatment. He is now back on his feet. And we have now a drop ball which has been taken, and we are back underway. There was a yellow card shown, so I'm not really sure why it was a drop ball. There was a lot to unpack there. Szoboszlai though ultimately getting the ball for Liverpool, clearing it down the right hand side. Atletico Madrid back in possession, which they found hard to come by. Szoboszlai inside his own box, looks to hit this one away. And it's become a bit of a physical battle now. There's another coming together in the middle of the park, and Liverpool with another free kick here. Mo Salah was being pulled this time as he tried to take the ball down. He was pulled to ground. And Andy Robertson involved in a combative challenge as well. And there is a nosebleed here for Atletico Madrid to have to deal with. physio is on. Now he's claiming that it was an elbow, which I'll have to wait to see the replay to confirm. Just trying to work out who it is as well. Not seeing the shirt number just yet. I think it's Gonzalez. So he has gone off the field of play to continue receiving treatment, and we are back underway now with this Liverpool free kick. And if we see a replay of that, I'll be able to tell you categorically whether it was an elbow or not. No yellow cards have been shown, just the one to Lenormand a few moments ago. Here's Canate, slips it through into the box, and the ball trying to get turned back towards Isak has been slid behind as Frimpong tried to do so. So another corner here. And, oh, hang on a minute. I think the referee's given a penalty here, because there is a huge dispute with the referee. Frimpong... Oh, well, it won't be. If I'm right in thinking the referee's pointed to the spot, VAR will overturn this, because there's no way this touches Lenglet's arm at all. Frimpong goes to put the ball in, Lenglet slides down, and it hits him in the ribs, and then it spins up towards his face, but it does not touch his arms or his hands. So I think if the referee has given the penalty, VAR will overturn this, and that is indeed the case. VAR are doing a penalty check as it stands. I don't think this touches his arm at all. I can see why it looks like it in real time, because it does come up and his arm is up above his head as he slides down, and the ball goes towards him, but it spins away. I don't think it makes any contact with the arm, and the referee is coming over to the pitch side monitor. Now, unless we see another angle which would suggest it does touch his arm, I am pretty certain this will not be given. I don't think it does touch his arm at all, but even if it did, for me, because it's bounced off his ribs, I think it'd be incredibly harsh. The ref's had one looked at one angle, and has turned away the penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty, but I don't think there's any fault attached to anybody there. I think the referee in real time, absolutely, you can see why he thinks it's touched Lenglet's arm, because 99,000 times out of 100,000, that would have been a penalty. But the spin on the ball just makes it backspin away from him, and in real time, it's so hard to see. So the referee quite understandably has given a penalty. VAR quite understandably said, come and check this one. And he's looked at it once and straight away said, yep, my bad, no penalty. I think that's really good, and that's how VAR should be used. So Liverpool then will have the corner. And the ball swung in from the far side, and I thought for a minute Van Dijk was going to head that home. It's a really good last-ditch header away by the defence. It is, though, given away. Liverpool so good at turning possession over under Arne Slot. Here's Szoboszlai. Back to Gravenberch. Canate. Liverpool's pass accuracy 89% so far. They've completed less passes than Atletico, but their pass accuracy is higher. Of course, they're 2 goals to the good. Here's Gakpo on the left-hand side. Cuts him behind Llorente. Szoboszlai beaten off the ball. Down the right-hand side. It's Simeone. And again, they have to go all the way back to the goalkeeper from the halfway line when they look like they're about to start a counter-attack. You can see why Atletico fans are starting to lose patience with Diego Simeone. Here's Wirtz trying to get round his man, loses out. It's one of those interesting ones where all the fans respect him and love him as a manager. He's a hero to Atletico Madrid fans, but a lot of them do feel like now is time for him to move on. He's been there too long and things have got stale and they've been too defensive. And I have seen that times tonight. They're 2-0 down, of course. And there's been times tonight where they've played it backwards when they really do need to start trying to make some inroads. especially with the tempo of the game at the moment. It's really lifted a notch, and instead of buying into that, they're trying to go backwards, and they're inviting pressure and pushing Liverpool on to come further forward. Canate down the right hand side. Frimpong plays it all the way back to Alisson. Here's Van Dijk. Back to Alisson again, and Van Dijk once more. Ball given away again in the middle. Now Wirtz is on the ball, plays it forward to Isak. Lovely touch from him. Turns, shoots, it's wide. Made something out of nothing there, Isak. The ball looked like it was too far away from his feet for him to get this, and he stretched himself brilliantly to get the touch on the ball. Spins on a sixpence. Tries to go for the shot. Squeezes it between the defenders. Just wide of the far post. Not bad at all. Here's Canate. Cross to Van Dijk. Szoboszlai in the centre circle. "40 minutes gone. Ball forward looking for Wirtz again. This time it's been blocked away from him just before he can get there. Here's Gravenberch. Canate. Oh, it's a beautiful bit of skill to get past his man. Plays it back to Van Dijk. Full forward for Isak. Lovely back heel into the box for Gakpo. Plays it across for Gravenberch. Plays it short for Szoboszlai, who dummies it for Salah. It does get to him in a roundabout way. Now Szoboszlai release, plays it back into the box, and it's been cleared away. Good cut out at the back. Here's Gravenberch. Squares it across to Robertson. Down the left for Wirtz again into Isak. It's another lovely touch, and the shot straight at the keeper on target, but saved. Around the middle of the park with Conor Gallagher, 41 minutes gone. Ball threaded through, looking for Griezmann again. Alisson there, comfortably first. Atletico Madrid have only lost one of their last 10 opening games in a UEFA Champions League campaign. That lone defeat coming away to Bayern Munich in October 2020. They lost 4-0 that night. And they are, as it stands, going into the break, 2 down. Here's Van Dijk. Forward to Wirtz. And on the edge of the box, it's Isak back into Wirtz, who's took it round the keeper into the path of Wirtz. And the defender with a last-ditch challenge takes it away from his boot just as he was about to slot it home. And somehow they managed to clear their lines and stop a third goal just before the break. Would have been a real mountain to climb had that gone in. Wirtz and Isak linking up beautifully there. Frimpong very nearly on the end of it. It was a really good bit of defending from Gallen. Gallantly came back into it. Here's Isak winning the ball on the left. The ball swept away from him by Barrios. Turns the ball back to Oblak. Looks to hit this one long, slices it. It's kept in play by Llorente on this near side, but ultimately it's out of play now for a Liverpool throw inside the Atletico half. Taken quickly. Here's Szoboszlai. Back to Robertson. Plays it down the left-hand side. It's going to be given away on this occasion. Llorente getting there first. Looks to turn this one back to Oblak. Down the left-hand side, Atletico trying to start a counter-attack. Frimpong does really well to get there, but the flag goes up eventually anyway. It wouldn't have counted, it was offside. Yeah, and he was quite a way offside as well, looking at it. Frimpong still got there pretty comfortably, despite the fact he was 5 yards offside, the striker. Into the final minute of normal time in this first half. Ball played back to Alisson. Now with Van Dijk. And Robertson. Down the left with Gakpo. Run forced in field and now given away. It's Barrios. Quick 1-2 for him. 30 seconds left. Here's Llorente. Down the left hand side for Simeone. Ball in is turned behind for a corner. Corner number 6 of the game.
I also wouldn't be made to...
Four minutes of added time shown. Corner comes in. It's headed away at the near post by Gravenberch, and there's a push according to the referee. So it's going to be a free kick to Liverpool. There's the first 30 seconds of added time up. Virgil van Dijk looked like he was going to take the free kick and has now walked away and is going to allow Alisson to take it instead. Played back again into their own box, and I don't know whether it's Liverpool pressing really efficiently or whether it is just, as Atletico fans have been saying all season, the tactics being too defensive and too negative. But Atletico have been going backwards so often in this game, and they really do need to push forward. Here's Llorente down the right hand side, plays it in early, turned away by Konate, picked up by Robertson, who volleys it away. Chested down just inside the Liverpool half and played down the right for Simeone. Now here's Llorente on the right hand side. Again, it's a defensive ball. Played back to Barrios, now Lenormand. And again down the right and dropped to Barrios. Chips it forward. And a run in here, played towards the edge of the box, and it's a bundled effort forward. It's in the back of the net. And he was celebrating before it went in. But Llorente has got one back against the run of play, and it's Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1. A very odd goal, that one. 90 seconds left of added time, but Atletico Madrid back in the game. Just checking for any potential offsides, but this phase of play looks good. It's chested down by Raspadori. Plays it back to Llorente. And he says as soon as he hits it, he starts celebrating. I don't know if it was just to put Alisson off or not, but as soon as he hits this one, It takes a slight deflection, I think, from Canate, so I don't know whether he's trying to claim it early just to make sure he definitely got credited with the goal, or whether he was trying to say there was a handball in there. But he put his arm up straight away in the celebratory pose. We are now into officially the last 30 seconds of added time. Longley has also been booked. It was a fair booking, it's fair to say. It was a trip on Gravenberch. We've just seen the replay of that. He'd absolutely beaten him, but it's an unnecessary trip. Just take him on for the team there, perhaps, knowing that straight after scoring they were susceptible. Five fouls committed apiece so far in this one. And now in the 5th minute of added time, Liverpool with this free kick, and they've set up to get into the box. It's one last chance before the break. It's played to Gravenberch, who plays it in long, and it's headed across by Van Dijk, but it goes into the side netting, and that is the half-time whistle. And at the break, a frantic first half. It's finished at half-time. Liverpool 2, Liverpool rocketing into a 2-0 lead in the first 6 minutes. Mo Salah's free kick under the wall, deflected in inadvertently by Andy Robertson before Mo Salah slotted past Oblak 2 minutes later to make it 2-2 for the Reds. Atletico Madrid getting one back against the run of play just before the break in added time, and immediately Liverpool with a throw in deep by the corner flag here. Isak races over to see if he can start something early. There's nothing happening, so he'll leave it for a proper set-piece routine to be taken instead. And Alexis McAllister has just been called over by Arne Slot. If he comes on, he will make his 100th appearance, as has Szoboszlai already this evening. Nothing comes of the throw-in, and that is the first minute of the second half done and dusted. 46 gone, Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1. We'll also keep you up to date with all the latest scores across the Champions League stage this evening. Harry Kane managed to get the second goal for Bayern Munich before Cole Palmer got one back for Chelsea. So it's still 2-1 to Bayern Munich in that one. Inter Milan have doubled their lead away at Ajax, 2-0 to Inter, and PSG 2, Atalanta 0. Well, Liverpool down the right hand side, it's Frimpong. It's a 1-2 with Gravenberch. Before today, Atletico Madrid had kept a clean sheet in 42% of their Champions League matches under Diego Simeone. It's the highest percentage of any Spanish team to play 50 or more games under one manager, even ahead of Pep Guardiola's Barcelona. They had a 40% clean sheet ratio. Liverpool finished top of the league phase in last season's edition. They won the most games and the most points of any side. They won all 4 of their league phase matches at Anfield by an aggregate score of 10-1, which included a win over the then reigning champions Real Madrid. Here are Atletico Madrid down the left hand side. It's a good block from Canate. It's fallen kindly though. Griezmann tries to play it in. He's rushed the ball into the box and it's been cleared away for now. There's Griezmann again trying to get this one in. It's again cleared away comfortably by Van Dijk this time. 48 minutes gone, Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1. Ball at the back here for Longley. Tries to thread it forward on the halfway line. It's turned back by Raspadori. Down the right hand side now with Simeone. Plays it down to Llorente. Now Barrios. Chips it to the left hand side. Frimpong comes to try and stop the ball forward, and Canate will clear it away. There's lots of movement in the Liverpool dugout. On the flip side, Atletico Madrid have 5 players in theory warming up, but they're all just stood in a group at this far side watching Liverpool take this throw in, which has now been played back to Alisson. Here's Szoboszlai. Canate. Chipped into Wirtz. A little bit of a pull on him there. Referee gives advantage. Isak picks up the loose ball. Plays it out to the right hand side. Frimpong down the line. It's Mo Salah. Into Wirtz. Returns. Plays it to the edge of the box. Isak is on the ball. Squares it across. Robertson with the first touch ball down the left for Gakpo. Back to Robertson, and Gakpo again looking to try and create some space here for a cross. Drops it to Robertson, and Isak very nearly with the header away. It's been turned to the edge of the box. The referee giving a free kick for a push as Frimpong hits the shot over the bar, and I'm not sure, I think it was Isak who's allegedly pushed his man. Just watching the replay now. Gakpo drops the ball to Robertson. Ball comes in. I can't see the push. The defender definitely falls. They both go up for the header, and the defender just jumps down straight forward. The referee feeling that Isak pushed him. So back underway down the left-hand side. Here's Gallen. Latest stats, Liverpool with 9 attempts, 5 on target. Atletico with 4 attempts and 2 on target. So Liverpool with more shots and a better accuracy rating. Here's Llorente. Ball slipped into the box for Raspadori, who goes for the shot at the near post, caught everybody out apart from Alisson, who punches it away. And it's been cleared now and out for a throw-in on this near side. Everybody was waiting for the cutback and he laced it to Alisson. Thankfully for Liverpool, the number 1 was prepared for that. Ball down the left-hand side. It's a good ball in, the flag is up. But that could have been a decent effort at goal for Atletico in the middle. And we are going to have a substitution now on the back of that. And Raspadori is going to make way. And Koke is going to replace him. I think it needed that, Atletico, because they've not really moved forward much, but when they have, the attackers haven't looked particularly attacking. Griezmann has looked to distribute the ball every time he's been in and around rather than go for goal himself, and Raspadori hasn't done a huge amount. Here's Mo Salah juggling the ball on this near side past Conor Gallagher. Loose ball picked up by Wirtz, who slips it forward looking for Isak. It took a slight nick off the defender away from his path, and it was just enough. And now a battle for the ball in the middle. Szoboszlai comes away with it. Here's Wirtz, past his man, gets into the box, lays it off to his right-hand side for Salah, who looks to put the cross in, appeals for a handball. I would say no. He's turned his back to the ball, but he's kept his arm down his back. Play continues. Wirtz with a lovely turn, looks to square it across, but it's just behind Isak, and it won't go as far as Gakpo, and it's cleared away at the back by Atletico Madrid. They're looking to try and pass their way out here, and Liverpool being pushed forward. That's a nice bit of triangle play, and Griezmann with the ball forward. It's wayward. Konate picking up the loose ball, turning it back to Alisson. Chips out now to Frimpong. And Wirtz turning his man. There's another bit of a pull there. Advantage given. Frimpong puts the ball in. It's been blocked and out for a throw by Conor Gallagher. And yet more activity in the Liverpool dugout. It looks like we're going to have a double change, presumably after this corner. Wirtz puts the corner in. Out swings to the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed away. Picked up by Gravenberch. Here's Szoboszlai, Frimpong, Mo Salah down the right for Wirtz, puts it in. It's too close to Oblak, who gathers this one comfortably. Taking his time here. Looks like he wants to roll it out short, but there's too many red shirts around him. Eventually throws it out to his right. 55 minutes gone. Here's Van Dijk. Up to Frimpong on this near side. Mo Salah. Isak. It's back to Salah. Konate. Now down the left-hand side. And the ball comes in. And the header flicked forward by Szoboszlai is blocked. Cleared away. Van Dijk with another header back into the box. Bit of head tennis between the two teams now. A real succession of headers from both teams. 7 or 8 in a row there. The ball is now back on the ground. Here's Frimpong. Tries to play it forward for Salah. Referee stopped play for a foul on Virgil van Dijk in the middle. We are now going to have the Liverpool changes. It looks like there's going to be 3. And Alexander Isak is going to make way. He's managed 57 minutes on his debut. And that'll help him get up to full fitness, ready to play full 90s in the Premier League. Including, of course, the little matter of the Merseyside derby taking place this weekend. Gakpo and Frimpong coming off as well. Ekitike, McAllister and Bradley are the 3 coming on. So McAllister makes his 100th appearance for Liverpool. So back underway. Conor Bradley to Konate. Here's Van Dijk. Robertson. Cross to Konate. Alisson. Here's Konate. Conor Bradley. Back to Alisson. Chips it out to Conor Bradley on the right hand side, flicks it over his man. It's Salah, drops it to Szoboszlai. Gravenberch. Ekitike dancing between the players, drops it to the left hand side. And the 1-2 doesn't quite land. And Atletico Madrid back in possession. Ekitike doing really well there to put the pressure on, and he's done enough to put the defender off, and the ball now picked up by Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley. Alisson. Hit long down the left hand side. And the game's just come to a bit of a lull at the moment. Liverpool trying to change that. Here's Mo Salah picking up the loose ball. It's a quick 1-2 with Szoboszlai. It's been blocked. It comes back to Szoboszlai. His shot is deflected. And there's a belated flag up here. Not sure who that was against. And now it's the turn of Atletico Madrid to roll the dice. Griezmann is going to be the first player to make way. So they've now changed both the front two. Conor Gallagher is the other player to come off. Molina and Sorloth replacing them. Conor Gallagher, I thought, has played pretty well today, but I think he's had to be sacrificed for them to go into a more attacking formation as we enter the final half an hour of this game. Here's McAllister. Played forward before being dropped back to Robertson. Van Dijk. Connor Bradley down the right hand side. Szoboszlai lays it off for Salah. Salah plays it infield for Wirtz. It's been intercepted and now ball down the left hand side. Mo Salah with a good burst of pace back to cover defensively. Atletico standing firm. Here's Barrios. Koke. Cross to Lenormand. Now with the goal scorer Llorente on the right hand side. Back into the centre circle here with Longley. Down the left. It's Gallen. Into Barrios, who's on the edge of the box here. In a more advanced role since the substitutions. Chips it out to the right. Oh, he's made a mess of that. He looked to dink it out to the far side. He just put way too much on it. And it's out of play for a goal kick. Elsewhere, Inter Milan still 2-0 up away to Ajax. Harry Kane has scored his second and Bayern's third of the evening. Bayern Munich 3, Chelsea 1. PSG 3, Atalanta 0. And here come Atletico Madrid again. The ball down the right hand side. It's been crossed in first time, looking for the head of Gonzalez, cleared away by Canate. Now here's Szoboszlai. Under pressure to clear the ball here and struggling. Conor Bradley's done his bit. Ultimately it's out of play for a throw into Atletico Madrid. Szoboszlai not happy he didn't get the free kick there. Ball in the centre circle. Atletico Madrid trying to come forward again. Liverpool standing firm. They haven't looked under any pressure. Even the goal that they conceded, it was a very odd one. It was the end of the run of play and it just sort of it took the deflection through Canate's legs, but they've not looked under any pressure at the back, Liverpool. Atletico, having made those changes, we'll wait to see how that affects the game. And Liverpool coming forward in good numbers here, and it's Szoboszlai across to Mo Salah, who's at the post! Liverpool had 4 players there to choose from, and Mo Salah hits his effort across it's the inside of the post as well, and it goes across goal. It's still in play and Liverpool still in possession. 65 minutes gone. That was a great opportunity to put some daylight between the two sides once more and restore that 2-goal advantage. Gravenberch. Back to Robertson. And Conor Bradley trying to play this one forward for Ekitike. Rogue footed him. Atletico Madrid being penned back again, but nonetheless in possession. It's a long ball forward, and there's a chance. Is he onside here? The flag stayed down for now. It's Sorloth, one of the substitutes made a few minutes ago. And it's come to nothing. That's really poor. He got on the end of it and just gives it away to Szoboszlai. Here's Mo Salah. Szoboszlai to his right, uses him into the box, chips it across to the far side. It's touchdown for Atletico, whose volley goes over the bar. Did the right thing there, did a cushioned inside of the boot finish. .67 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1. Mo Salah scored more goals and made more assists than any other Liverpool player in the Champions League before tonight. And he's got one of each this evening. He's also moved outright second for most appearances for Liverpool in the Champions League. He's overtaken Steven Gerrard. And the only player he now trails is Jamie Carragher. And he could surpass that record this season. I dare say he probably will. Here's Conor Bradley. Looks to play it down the right. It's a good slide block out of play by Nico Gonzalez on this near side. Atletico still on the ball, 68 minutes gone. But they're not doing much with it, which has basically been the frustration of their supporters all season. Ball crossed in from the right, and again it's a comfortable one for Alisson. He'll take those all night long. Rolls it out to Gravenberch. Here's Szoboszlai. Down the right hand side. Conor Bradley. Gives it for Mo Salah. Back to Szoboszlai. Into Wirtz in the middle. Now back to Konate. And Liverpool just taking charge of possession. They know they can run the clock down. They're not running the clock down per se, but there's no rush. They can take their time and perfect every move, play it safe, and then when they see the opportunity, go for that counter-attack and try and get a third goal, kill the game off. Whenever there's one goal in it, there's that nerve, there's that concern. Here's Szoboszlai on the right-hand side. Looks to put this one in. I think he's put too much on that. Yeah, way too much on that. He's tried to whip it across. And a bit like at the other end a minute ago, just way too much on that one. And out of play. Ball forward down the left hand side, and Conor Bradley tussling with his man. Brings him down. That's a yellow card for the Northern Irishman. He did very similar to what Ramos did to Salah in the Champions League final some years ago, pulling the arm through and dragging him down. Latest stats: Liverpool with more completed passes, 390 to 325. Better accuracy, 90% to 86 as well. Ball down the left-hand side. And the ball cut in, but it's been snuffed out well by Connor Bradley. It's now with Canate. Into the final 20 minutes, hits this one long, headed away in the middle. Loose ball picked up. Turned back into defence again by Atletico Madrid. And they really do need to try and get on the front foot if they're going to get anything out of this opening league stage game. Another long ball forward here, looking for Mo Salah, and he gets there second, but does come away with the ball. Options arriving, it's crossed across to Ekitike, can't get the header away. And Wirtz can't get the ball from under his feet, and Liverpool have had a couple of good chances in this second half to put some daylight between the scores. Ekitike, I think, knows he could have got a goal this evening. He's had a couple of good chances, and that there, he should have done more with it. Wirtz as well has been so unlucky. He's had 3 chances where the ball's landed to him in the box and he's gone to hit it, and it's just been a very last minute faint little nudge on the ball from a defender, taking it away. Here's Bradley on a booking for Liverpool. 1-2 with Gravenberch. Turns his man, loses the ball, manages to just get enough on it to put it out for a throw-in. It looks like the teenage wonder kid that Liverpool have been using as a super sub is also going to make his Champions League debut momentarily. This Llorente dazzles with his run forward, and it's another shot deflected off Canate that looked like it was going to go in. It's gone over the bar, and he's exacerbated because the referee has given a goal kick, and I'm going to watch the replay before I speak. But I was pretty convinced that this was a corner. As was he. And Diego Simeone is being spoken to by the referee now because he was absolutely incessant with rage. And a yellow card has been shown to the Atletico Madrid manager.
Olha o passe por dentro.
And we will now have that change. And Gamoa is on. And he's replacing Wirtz, who's been really unfortunate tonight. He's played really well. He hasn't got his goal. It wasn't for the want of trying. He's been really unfortunate. On another night, he could have had 2 or 3. Long ball forward, and it's dummied. Trying to release Ekitike, and the defender just getting there first. Dropping the ball back to Jan Oblak down the right hand side. He's been subbed off early in this half, but it's an interesting stat nonetheless. Griezmann has either scored or assisted 26% of Atletico Madrid's goals in the Champions League. It's the highest percentage by any player for a team who've scored more than 100 goals in the competition's history. It's ahead of Lionel Messi with Barcelona, but replaced earlier on in this half. The goals have got to come from somewhere else. And we're into the final 15 minutes at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1, and Liverpool on track to start their Champions League campaign with a win. They won the inaugural league stage last season. 7 straight wins confirmed they'd won it. They threw away the last one. And we have another corner here for Atletico Madrid. And the fans still in good voice, and there's going to be another substitution here for Atletico, and they are going to make it before the corner's taken. And it's Gonzalez coming off, and Pubil will replace him. There's 4 changes made for the visitors. Corner comes in, headed away by Canate, helped on by Salah. One back by Atletico. Back into defence. It's a long ball down the right-hand side. And it's an off-the-ball incident here. The referee has given the free kick Liverpool's way. McAllister on the edge of the D. The ball was out on the right-hand side. It wasn't just off the ball, it was a good 30 yards off the ball. And Liverpool getting us back underway relatively quickly. Here's Canate. Connor Bradley. Plays it back to Alisson. Jockey the challenge in the meantime as well. Here's Canate, back to Alisson. Ball forward, it's been deflected by a wayward header there, but Liverpool still keeping hold of possession. A volleyed ball forward given away this time. And Atletico Madrid back in possession. Both the centre-back duos or trios with 5 or more starts in the Champions League last season. As youngster Rio comes forward with the ball, loses it on the edge of the box for Liverpool. Liverpool's duo, Van Dijk and Canate, had the highest clean sheet percentage of any partnership. 71%, 5 clean sheets out of 7 games. No such joy tonight, but they've been formidable at the back. Here's Szoboszlai. Plays it square to Gravenberch. Now with Robertson down the left-hand side. Here's Rio. Back to Van Dijk. Surging run forward, and it's intercepted, and now Atletico Madrid can counter-attack themselves. There's a bursting run down the right-hand side, and Szoboszlai's matched him step for step, and Simeone eventually can only put the ball out of play for a throw-in on that far side. Really good recovery run from Szoboszlai. Here is Szoboszlai again to Connor Bradley. Bradley again, Szoboszlai, Canate. Back to Alisson. Here's Van Dijk. Robertson with a bit of passive move. It's now back with Alisson though nonetheless. And Bradley. Bradley being forced back towards his own goal. And ultimately forced to put the ball out of play for a throw-in. Here's Gallen to take the throw. Throws it short, it's a quick 1-2. Here's Koke. Connor Bradley rather getting in the way. And the ball comes out to Barrios, has the shot, it's been blocked, and oh my word, on the volley, Llorente, the fullback, has his second, the equaliser, and Atletico's second of the evening, and this is a peach of a goal. And Liverpool who were in dreamland, 2-0 up after 6 minutes, dominating the game in the first half, have somehow found themselves pegged back with 10 to go at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 2. And it's poor game management the first goal, it's a deflection in added time in the first half, and it's disappointing. But they've had opportunities to kill the game off in this second. It's another deflection as well. Llorente hits the volley, and it takes a deflection off the back of McAllister, who turns to block the shot, and it just catches him on the back of his left heel and loops over Alisson and into the back of the net. So Llorente has scored 2 goals tonight. Both have taken a deflection past Alisson. But Liverpool have had chances, and they should have put the game to bed in this second half. And now they find themselves in the 82nd minute kicking off, looking to try and re-establish their lead. It will feel very much like points dropped in this one tonight if they fail to do so. Here's Rio. Drops it back to Canate. Into the 83rd minute. Connor Bradley. Down the right-hand side for Mo Salah. Well, this should open the game up for the last 10, because Liverpool will absolutely want to restore it. Atletico will want to hold on to what they've got, or maybe go for more. But either way, it will be a more physical end to the game than we've seen in the last 20 minutes. Here's Canate. Square to Van Dijk. On the left-hand side for Rio. Drops it to the edge of the box, and Robertson puts it in first touch. There's an appeal for a penalty, waved away emphatically by the referee, and it looked half-hearted to me anyway. Clearance turned forward by Alisson. Quite understandably, a little bit more of a emphasis on speeding the game up now from Liverpool. Here's Szoboszlai. To Canate. Rio. Drops it for Gravenberch into the 84th minute. Puts the ball into the box. It's headed away on the edge of the box now. Atletico with the ball. Half cleared again. Liverpool pressing well. Atletico still in possession. It's chipped forward. It's been cut out well by Canate. Leaves it for Robertson. Plays it short for Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to his right. It's Bradley. Now with Salah. Back into the box for Bradley, who cuts it across the 6-yard box, turn behind for a corner. Into the 85th minute. Referee's just having a word with some of the players in the box. Lenormand and Canate. Bit of tussling going on there. Molina and Van Dijk involved as well. Corner comes in. Canate heads it wider than near post, but the whistle had already gone for a bit of pushing in the box and a foul given, not sure which way. Looks like Van Dijk was pulled down. But there's not a penalty been given. So you can only assume he's given a free kick to Atletico. And there's going to be another change here by Liverpool. Kirkes coming on for Robertson just to give them a bit more attack. Kirkes is a more attacking fullback. And fresh legs as well, of course, for the final 4 minutes plus added time. Ball down the right-hand side for Salah. Back to Kirkes. Now down the left-hand side, it's Rio. Oh, he's passed his man beautifully. Tries to drop it in for Kirkes. Ball deflected back to him and he carries on battling, eventually forces a throw-in to Liverpool. There's Rio on the left. It's now played into Konate. Here's Ekitike given away. Now Atletico can try and come forward, not for long though. Liverpool winning it back. Here's Ekitike into the box, looks to play it in. It's been blocked behind for a corner. Plenty of players lined up in the box for this one. Corner comes in. And do you know, if anything, I think two Liverpool players both went for that header there. It looks like they've won another corner, though. Virgil van Dijk's not happy, though, with something. I don't know if he's trying to say it was a handball, but it certainly wasn't. And it is another corner to Liverpool. Another good delivery, and it's turned goalwards. It's into the side netting. And again, Van Dijk, I think, saying this time it should be another corner. I'm not even sure who this comes off, you know. It comes into the box. I think Kirkes just flicks it goalwards into the side netting. But Van Dijk felt it came off the defender. Into the final 90 seconds of the 90. And Jan Black with a big punt forward. And it's bounced over everybody. And Bradley pulled down, wins the free kick, takes it quickly. Ball down the left-hand side. And it's Rio to run at his man. Drops it back down the line for Kirkes into the final minutes. Van Dijk. Konate. Bradley, sorry, apologies. Here's Mo Salah. Dancing around his man, drops it to Szoboszlai. And now Konate. Van Dijk. Some good passing here from Liverpool. Kirkes. Liverpool have been late goal specialists in the Premier League. Can they do it again tonight at Anfield? Here's Konate, Szoboszlai, Mo Salah on the right. Puts a good ball in. Ekitike goes for it. The keeper comes out and punches it away. And it's been cleared out for a throw-in on the far side, and we are into added time. 4 minutes of which we have. Here's Szoboszlai, goes for it from distance, it's been blocked. Szoboszlai heads it back forward as best he can. Loose ball picked up by Gravenberch, drops it short. It's McAllister for Rio, cuts past his man, still in the box, gets the dink across. It's been blocked behind for a corner. And it does feel, if Liverpool can't get something late on, that they've dropped 2 points in this game. Corner comes in, and it's been headed away in the box. It's another good delivery. Here's Szoboszlai. Puts another one into the box. I think this might be overhit, and it is. Oh, hang on. Have they managed to get a corner out of that? They have. Some good battling play from Liverpool to force the issue. So Liverpool with a corner now with 90 seconds of added time played, 2.5 minutes of added time to go. Can they get another late winner? Szoboszlai with the corner. Van Dijk with the header! Van Dijk! Virgil van Dijk, the skipper, with a late, great Anfield goal. And Liverpool kick off their Champions League with a win. And Diego Simeone immediately having a confrontation with the Liverpool fans, absolutely in his head rent-free, and he's gone back for more. The stewards are having to stop him going into the fans. He is absolutely rattled. He's now got over to the fourth official. He's absolutely raging. Virgil van Dijk with a thumping header arrives in the box, and he's headed it from some distance. It's a brilliant ball in from Szoboszlai, and Van Dijk is practically on the penalty spot when he heads this one. Starts his run from just inside the box, curls it round the defender. It's been tussled and tussled, gets there first, and it bounces in past the goalkeeper. Diego Simeone now speaking to the referee. He's shaking his hands. It's all a very friendly manner, but he's not happy with something behind the dugout. But Virgil van Dijk, he's being held by the defender, manages to outmuscle him, wins the battle in the air, and it's a brilliant header into the far corner. And Liverpool 3, Atletico Madrid 2, and Liverpool deserved to win this game, and they've thrown it away in truth, and had they not finished with all 3 points, it would have felt very disappointing indeed. And there's still issues in the dugout here. Diego Simeone refusing to let this go. He's now been sent off, Diego Simeone. He's had a direct red card. He was already booked earlier on, of course. He's now been given a direct red card and has been sent down the tunnel. And his evening's just gone from bad to worse. And we are past the original 4 minutes allotted of added time, but there will be some more played. Van Dijk's goal in the 92nd minute, so we have had around 2 minutes of delay there. So in theory, we've got around 2.5 minutes of added time still to play. And Liverpool winning the ball back relatively quickly. And here come Atletico Madrid. It's been headed away again. Ekitike battling for the ball, and he's got through one-on-one, but it was a heavy touch as he tried to juggle the ball down. And it is with the goalkeeper. Long ball forward. Canate battling for this one. It's been headed forward again. Canate getting a flick on. Van Dijk getting it away. It's back to Alisson. Oh, that's a missed kick from Gravenberch. It's put a bit of pressure on them at the back, but they've managed to clear their lines. Here's Szoboszlai. Middle of the park. Bradley gets there first. Szoboszlai releases Mo Salah. And Ekitike's arriving at the far post, and he's used him. Oh, he's put it over. He's hit it into the ground, and it's bounced over the bar, and it's been one of those nights for him where he could have and should have probably got a couple of goals. And when I said earlier Liverpool have had chances to put this game to bed and wasted them, he was very much at the forefront of my mind. And that's another golden opportunity. 6 yards out, one-on-one, the keeper scrambling back. He couldn't place it in. And here come Atletico Madrid again, inside the Liverpool half on the right-hand side. There's a bit of a hold in there. Referee's not given anything. 6 minutes of added time gone. Around 30 seconds left in theory, and that's a header straight down the throat of Alisson from Sorboth. And that could have been a chance. Just seconds remain now. It really was a good chance as well, you know. It was a free header, really. And that is the full-time whistle. And late drama, as we're so accustomed to with Liverpool this season. But ultimately, I think the scoreline was fair. It's finished in Anfield. Liverpool 3,